Let's start off before the Civil War. Well, we all know how it starts. Cotton is king. Cotton had become a main world commodity. Here is a map of the Deep South. Here we could see the relationship between slaves and cotton production. Where there was cotton, there was slaves, and not just any amount of slaves, but a great abundance. Cotton was a worldwide commodity, and the Deep South had a huge monopoly on it. 3/4 of the world's cotton was coming from the Deep South. They had a large monopoly on this, not to mention, not just a worldwide contributor of cotton, but they had a $3 billion industry on slaves. Just $3 billion dedicated just to slaves. They aren't willing to give up this worldwide monopoly on slaves and cotton that easily. The Deep South was making bank off of this industry. As you can see in this clip, the cotton gin was not easy work. The slaves would work hard to work this machine. Nonetheless, this cotton gin contributed to the Civil War. Because the South had such a great hook and monopoly on cotton and the slaves, they refused to join the Union. The Union would most likely force the South to conform to Northern economic ways, such as industrialization and factories. The South didn't want any part of that. Now, a great civil war began. There was much bloodshed between the North and the South and tons of mortalities, but nonetheless, the South came to lose. Unfortunately, they were forced to conform to Northern industrialization and give up their slaves. The slaves were free, and they went out to search for their families, and work, of course. Upon the industrialization of the South, there was factories opening up for tobacco, iron, and especially textiles. Unfortunately, they lost their monopoly on the cotton, but that didn't matter much. They had other things to rely on, although their economy did crash quite a bit. So now there was a restoration process happening where the South got back on their feet, they conformed to industrialized ways, and ultimately, they began anew. Now, this began the great nation that we know today, a singularized United States. Not multiple states, but one United States. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned a bit about the Cotton Kingdom.